So I'd like to say thank you very much, Haylee. This is a wonderful tool and I will definitely be using it. I really appreciate you getting it for me, and hopefully all you YepWelpers out there can come join me and put a shovel in the trommel. Wash some rocks, baby. YepWelp, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, I'm Tim. If not, thank you so much for coming back for another adventure. So today I have some real exciting news, and I'm very excited because look at what's set up right there. The Gold Cube Trommel, baby. Time to move some serious material. I got this as a late Christmas gift from my beautiful girlfriend, Miss Haylee, as you all know her on the post on the Gold page and on Facebook. She is always advertising me, and I can't wait to run some dirt through this puppy. Construction seems very well done. It's super light. According to the shipping container, it was only a 12-pound actual package. So between the 12-pound trommel and my 4 5-pound tiers, we're looking at about 32-pound setup here, which is extremely light and nice to carry out to the river. And that way I don't have to travel with so much stuff. My automatic classifier I was very impressed with, but this way it's a lot more efficient. It's probably gonna be a lot faster, so I don't have to move the dirt twice or move the water twice. And just look at it. Isn't she a beaut? Almost as beautiful as the girl that got it for me. A little spoiled, but YepWelp, what you gonna do about it? Let me get this puppy turned on. We'll start washing some rocks. It's really great. You can really tell that they engineered this very nice, as there's almost no water coming out the back end. All the water is recirculating down into the cube, and therefore all your material is going to run through your cube and get captured in those cells. Beautiful. We got a trommel and Thornton, baby. About time to start rolling over Big Bend. Well, very first impressions after about 7 shovels through, I adjusted my tilt a little bit to get the rocks to kick through there a little quicker, because I felt they were spending an outrageous amount of time in the trommel and it was unnecessary. It's really nice because you have multiple adjustments here to set your trommel to whatever angle you want depending on the material you're running. And you can see the water comes down nice and smooth and gets displaced out evenly over the slick plate and then sends it down through the cube. So along with the trommel upgrade, we also had to upgrade to a 2,000 gallon per hour bilge pump. And as you can see, we have very nice water flow and more than enough pressure to get all of our rocks washed. I will send some rocks through and show you a shovel and how clean the rocks are coming out. It is a beautiful January day out here, probably about mid-50s, can't complain. Got the sun peeking out, got the gold cube running, got the trommel going. It's just a wonderful day. Beautiful weather. Love being able to get out in January and do some digging. A few weeks ago, all this stuff was covered in snow. Nice part about Colorado, it melts quick, gives you a chance to come out here and play. Then I'm sure in a week or two, it'll be dumping some more snow on us. But for now, we're gonna keep washing rocks because it's so nice out here. So one thing that I would be a pet peeve for is, if you notice right here, we have a lot of large rocks stuck down in the bottom of here, which isn't a huge deal because you just pull them back and everything washes through. But I noticed down at the bottom of this hopper, there's a little low spot down here where a lot of the bigger material will get caught up and it won't allow it to go through. So I think the only gripe I would have about this whole system after using it for a few is I would like a little grizzly bar set up here. But luckily I have a spare barbecue grill grate that will fit perfectly in here. I just didn't want to add it to it yet until I ran it as is. But other than that, very impressed. Super smooth, super quiet, washes the rocks wonderfully. Very durable, the stand doesn't move at all. And it's just great how I didn't have to drill into my cube. I saw the original video of Mike Puge and he had to drill into his gold cube with one of the older versions of the trommel. This one, if you notice, it just sits on the old water inlet, and there's a plate that goes over it, and then it rests right on top of the gold cube there. And then you have these support bars that hold up your trommel, and it is very sturdy. So the engineering behind this was done very well, and I'm very happy with it for my first day out so far. Like I said, my only gripe would be the little low spot there, which I understand. That low spot is to catch a lot of the super fines and give it a chance to work and stratify before it just shoots down the trommel. So I totally understand the low spot there. I'll just modify the little barbecue grate I have so the bigger rocks will stay up on top and they're a little bit easier to grab. and they won't get buried down in there and stuck down in the trommel. Yep, well, ended up a beautiful day out here today. Washing some rocks. Got an opportunity to try out my gold trommel for my cube. I don't know how I was ever prospecting without it. It is insane how much easier it makes my life and how much more enjoyable prospecting can be when it's way less work. So I did get everything packed up here. I do apologize. Let me get out of the sun. And as you can see, I just have 2 larger tubs. The bottom tub is holding 2 of the tiers plus my pans. The top tub is holding the other 2 tiers plus the trommel, my shovel, and my boots. The batteries and all my other miscellaneous stuff is in my backpack. I have the pumps in this bucket right here. And then I have the goods strapped to the backpack in that bucket. So this is way easier as far as traveling goes. I mean, hands down, traveling, getting to your site, setting it up, the efficiency and how much time it takes to set it up, and then just how well it actually works, washing the rocks, moving the rocks, and doing it all in one swoop process. You scoop it in and you're done. So once again, I would really like to say thank you, Miss Haylee. I love you so much. I can't believe you bought that for me. I don't know why you bought it for me. I don't deserve it, maybe sometimes, but I do appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Mike Puge. I appreciate your invention. I appreciate your engineering. I appreciate you really going forward and continuing to better it, as I seen the earlier generation of this, and the little bit of tweaks that you have done to it, like the no bolt attachment, huge. So I really appreciate that. And I'm grateful for your great customer service and helping out my girlfriend when she was getting this for me. I heard nothing but the best compliments from you, and I really appreciate you taking care of me, taking care of my lady, and taking care of all the other prospectors out there. So thank you. I'm gonna get everything dragged back to the car. We'll get our little bucket of concentrates brought home and ran through the blue bowl, and we'll see what we found today. Yep, well, so after a little blue bowl cleanup, here's the goods we were left with. Not too bad for just a few hours out on the river. Final conclusion, I cannot believe how amazing this gold cube trommel is. Yes, a little expensive, and yes, I was extremely lucky and spoiled to have it purchased for me. But I am definitely very happy with it and will be continued to use it in the future. Since all you YepWelpers stuck around to the end, I'm going to show you a little bit of extra gold. Check out what we scored in the few months of prospecting in 2019 while I was building up my knowledge and my equipment. I can't wait to hit 2020 running on the ground, or should I say, rolling over the ground with this awesome gold cube trommel. As always, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Yep, well, see you next time.